guys, welcome back. Here we are, and we're going to Blackthorn Manor. Ooh. Yeah, I have to. We brought Lucanus because we hardened him when we had to choose between Marathas and Trevso, so I want to get him up a level more. And then we'll work on some of the other ones as well. I'd like to get Tosh and Balara leveled up to, or well, higher, and then work on some of the shops too. Here lies Lord Standard Ludo Blackthorn, last of his line. His life and death span the this inscription goes midward. Oh, are we going the right way? Maybe. I see that.
Take these shots. Nice heat.
Did you notice? There are far fewer corpses here than there should be.
Where are they?
I suspect the necromancer in this place has already helped themselves to these crypts. She must already have it on her. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Nothing back here? Doesn't look like it. So yeah, again, we are recording this on the same day. But will be placed the next day because I have to work tomorrow.
Well, if there's a rogue necromancer here, they forgot to lock the door.
The Hand of Glory's magic points inward to the northeast.
Okay.
Let's go look.
I don't like this.
Really? I'm surprised with honest, but I believe you. I'm here for your advice. So whatever it is, it's big, even to make Lucanus nervous. So it wants us to go up. Okay. We can't go there. Can't open the skeleton key. Okay.
These sigils. They can't be.
I know what we're heading into. Emmerich.
Necromantic evocation with an inversion in the higher seals. Our rogue necromancer has hidden something terrible behind this door.
Can you open it?
The door's seals are drawing on magic elsewhere in the manor, fueled by suffering.
Let's put an end to that and get this door open.
The Hand of Glory points to the northeast and southwest.
Huh. Notes and calculations. Seeking a stable tether here was worth the effort. No prying visitor so far. Time to plot the ether variables. A joy after patching up corpse in Blackthorn's crypt. I must find better guards for my work.
Have you noticed anything strange about the Fade itself here?
It's like places in Arlathan where the old elves did a lot of magic.
The spirits press closer than they should.
I really don't like this. Seems wrong. I'm starting to agree with Luke on this here. There's definitely a feeling of big battle, something wrong aspect. I don't need that. So much to look at. Fuck. How do I return?
No. Trust me, no.
I pray he believes you.
Sorry, what?
Spite asked if those self-lighting candles are good to eat.
Wow. Don't know how to respond to that. Trust me? No. Okay. Okay, there was... Oh. Okay, I already had it in my hand. That's fine. Oh, we found a new engine. Come on.
We've company.
Yeah, get him down there. Alright. How do I get up there? Okay then.
No! What have they done?
Oh, this looks bad.
Sacrifices, both spirit and human.
And demons.
This way.
Now what?
I must free the spirit bound here.
Emmerich?
Someone's been harvesting their terror. Their souls! How dare they? What are they Come, I can sense another spirit trapped here in the mansion.
Okay. One revile.
Look at the door. Freeing one spirit has already weakened its seals.
Halfway there. Okay, got those. Here, I'm okay.
Another victim.
He's got demons again.
End them!
free this one, Emmerich?
I must. What's wrong? Someone's been stealing the life, the essence of people who knew they were facing death. The effects persist, but the door we saw earlier should be unsealed.
Hope that necromancer we're after is behind it.
I already read that.
All the seals have been extinguished. Excellent. Let's open that door.
Huh. This is not good.
Someone's torn a path into the Fade. It's imperative we find and stop this necromancer from keeping the Fade open.
Mierda.
Agreed.
Wisps aren't usually this angry.
This necromancer we're after corrupted it. Fortunately, I can calm the poor things when they're in this state. I can assist.
I don't know where to take you, bud. Oh, over here. Don't fade, don't fade, don't fade, don't fade. There we go. Good job.
Onwards. The hand of glory still points the way.
Yes, sir. Just one moment. Oh. Over there, okay. Wow. Eh. No. This is where we came from. Treasure. Try down.
Undead? This necromancer has brought us helpless undead into the faith as soldiers?
And a rage demon.
The way forward won't open until we defeat them.
That's the last of them.
Undead and a demon. We must be getting close.
Our rogue necromancer knows exactly where we are. Why have they gone to such lengths to drain power from spirits?
Well, we're gonna find out, huh? Ink splatter note. Sinking worth tether stable effort. Brian sulfur visitors. Variable patron help. Dead key she found. Joy patching. Corset thrown in crypt help. Guard help work find. Better help. The rest is sluggish ready. Come on. Oh my goodness. There we go. Hello. Okay, where do we go now? Down? Okay. We go up. How do I get there?
Down there, more victims.
I don't see that rogue necromancer yet.
I suspect they're nearby. Let's inspect their handiwork.
Okay. Whew.
Late as always, Professor.
It can't be.
But what else would one expect from Navarra's most eminent meddler?
Johanna Hesenkos.
You've met?
Johanna.
Oh, the Professor and I have known each other for ages. But only one of us realized the Watchers are no place for a mage with ambition.
Big talk.
Rook's correct. There'll be no more victims.
Trying to impress your new friend, are we?
No. The stolen life in that lantern could permanently tear open the Fade here.
Correct. Only the foolhardy would shed blood near it in this state. So, let the Watchers mourn your pathetic death in the Fade, Emmerich Volkaren. Those that are left after my return.
No. She is awesome.
No. What is she planning?
Emmerich?
Like a true kind of villain here.
You okay to fight?
Yes, Johanna tossed the lantern away with her. They attack from afar!
What did Hezenkost do to that spirit?
I'll try freeing it, but I fear the worst. Nothing. The spirit, its essence, is gone. Johanna's trapped it in her lantern.
Then let's find her.
Can I search more over here? I would like to search more. Oh, there's nothing more to search. Okay.
There's no way out.
What do we do now?
The Fade always provides a way forward. We only need to search for it.
Then let's get looking. A candle. This wasn't here before.
Oh, let me think. We're in a receptive eddy of the Fade, and since Johanna's spirit summoning has already focused its mana, do you recall the ritual we performed in the Grand Necropolis? Concentrate on that memory.
You mean when we were lighting candles?
Find some more, and we can use them to leave this place.
Thank you.
Here's that last candle.
Excellent. Place them on the pedestals, if you would.
Okay. One.
We drift upon the echoes of the vast eternal. Let them form a new configuration. And with that,
Wow, that's cool.
Let's get back to the real world.
we must find Johanna once we're out of here. This rift in the Fade will lie open until we deal with her.
Let's get back to the real world, it says. That's where we started. I still don't know how to get that. And it's not making me very happy about it either. Oh! Whoop! Don't do that. Oh well. Okay. We're leaving it, I guess.
You insufferable nuisances! How did you get out so quickly?
Where's Hezenkos's voice coming from?
The Hand of Glory resonates. It's pointing to the main hall.
Let's go.
I can feel Johanna summoning hostile spirits. That portal into the Fade won't close until we defeat them.
But we still can't attack Hezenkos herself while she's holding that lantern.
The entire countryside would be torn apart in a maelstrom.
So you crawled your way out of the Fade?
It's not difficult for those who treat spirits better than tools to an end, Johanna.
Sentimental drivel. You may have stopped my work here, but Navarra City will know its new ruler.
Look, that lantern's dangerous. Why don't we talk about this?
Dangerous to those who fail to realize what can be done with it! Though the professor clearly avoided mentioning his old colleague in exile.
We made every attempt to bring you to reason.
I gave you every chance to join me instead of whining endlessly about your mortality. But I must thank you for returning something dear to me. Lovely to have my hand back.
Whoa. And we got a little bit of Adam's family here.
I'd exchanged it with the Venatori for some favors after entering this condition.
Johanna, what have you done?
What you never had the courage to.
Looks like we'll see just how dangerous that lantern is.
Johanna's escaped again.
Wanna tell me why she has no eyes?
Afterwards, Rook.
It's over. Emmerich still
That
sense
was
anything
really
wrong?
We were successful. Johanna's magic no longer changed the spirits, and the Fade is still.
Great. Okay. But let's talk back at the lighthouse.
131. Yes. Thank you. And oh, that's cool. I keep forgetting I could do some of this stuff.
At least we freed those spirits from their suffering. Shall we depart?
Yes.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
Gladly.
Oh, Emmerich.
Oh, the Song of the Chambers won't have anything on what Johanna's... Perhaps the Waking Scrolls? No. Manfred, have you seen the Fellmarch manuscript?
You and Manfred need an extra pair of eyes for whatever this is?
I suppose it's time I explained this mess. Johanna Hesenkos was a watcher. She was banished for embracing the darker paths of our art. Forbidden magic, blood sacrifice, nothing is beyond her if it leads to power, recognition, or both.
It sounded like you knew her before all that.
We were friends, once.
So he keeps going, Johanna. I would call it Johanna, but...
I'd guess it was a shock to see her back there then.
An unexpected reunion. It wasn't always like this. She truly was brilliant, and we got on so well as students. We partnered on papers, rituals, research. Yet even then, Johanna considered the Watcher's oaths quaint. This isn't the first time we've crossed paths since she was exiled, but now I fear she's turned herself partly undead.
Even after what she's done, I feel a little bad for her.
Well, undeath isn't always a disadvantage. But yes, you saw Johanna's Lantern of Unwilling Souls. A necromancer could create monstrous undead with that much stolen life.
Hesenkos was yelling a lot about conquering Navarra City.
We must stop her, Rook. Thank you, Manfred. Quite right. The Order's knowledge will see us through.
Hesenkos had been stopped. For now. But she had big plans for Navarra. City conquering, new ruler plans. And while she had some regrets about long-lost friendships, she knew her greatest invention was going to bring down the house.
Okay. Getting there. There it is. From Davern's journal, The Gloomhowler, Part 3. The Gloomhowler is a Grey Warden and an elf. This whole time I've been tracking this monster, I was tracking my own kind. What vile power could transform someone into such a hideous beast? How could a Grey Warden turn so evil? It looks nothing like an elf. The physical change is terrifying, but to turn so violently against the wardens, it must have been wrong in some way. There's a thirst for vengeance in the Howler. I see that clearly now. This is more than just a murderous rampage. It's seeking retribution for some past sin. I just don't understand how the Griffins figure into it. They're young, innocent. They've done nothing wrong. What possible satisfaction can a Howler gain from harming them? But at least I have a real lead now. It will be harder to track with Weishaupt destroyed, but there might be still There might still be a warden left alive who remembered and can put a name to this monster. I'm going to start asking around. Oh, really? There we go. The dawn of consonance. Let us consider Wisp, and Urge is slighter than Wisp. When do these forces, I dare not call them beings at this juncture, begin to change? How does one discern the slow shift from pure magic to what can name its own interest? What benign a spirit's own self-reflection? These questions are more bedrock of necromancy. Every present and vital, they reveal the dignity inherited to us all, mortal and otherwise, by their answer. Hensock's notes necromancy's potential. What the necromancers of Grand Necropolis fail to understand again and again is how atrophied death magic is outside of Navarra. For Reldon's mages, blindly follow the old elemental primers, Olay's mages, too caught up in politics to risk looking unseemly. Defender mages, some decent death mage, hobbled by their obsession with blood. The free marchers aren't even worth considering after the disaster in Kirkwall. We in Navarra have the only mages to specialize in the very art of life and death itself. Yet none of the doddering rulers of our little kingdom has the slightest interest in what we could accomplish. You sound like a real tool. All right. Terms of a bargain. Note from Emmerich attached to the letter. You may find this interesting, Nev. Correspondence between Johanna and the Venatori from the Blackthorn Manor. To the necromancer Hansos, as agreed, 10,000 knots of tempering silverite for a potion of raw magic you siphoned from the Fade. When the last we spoke, you indicated you needed certain materials vital for necromantic work beyond the imagination of your zealots. Our dignity would not normally suffer insults such as these yet again from you, but if you would be willing at last to share more necromantic tricks particular to the Watchers, we can apply more rations for your grand project. 10,000 ignots, that's wasn't a scrape of silverite in the manor. What's Johanna done with it all? A Tale of Blackthorns, a history of Blackthorn Manor, followed by a note from Emmerich. There is a misconception that the Blackthorns originated outside Nevada, as their surname consists of 2 syllables instead of the usual Navarre's 3. The family takes their name from the estate, which was a gift bestowed by the Queen Vasca IV. 20 generations have walked its rolling meadows, fished its ponds, and nursed the gardens that delighted the gentle fortunate enough to be invited to the autumn ball. Clearly written during better days, no one knows what truly befell the Blackthorns, but are rumors of Sagitt's affairs, suspicious deaths, and untainted crypts. I suspect the veil has always been thin around the matter. Perhaps its best no sign has appeared to claim its hall. In the Fade, form does not spring from function. It is separate in a way the waking world cannot permit. Nightmare's corridors have no real life counterparts. What determines which section of the physical worlds are echoed in the Fade? Is there an underlying logic or glacial patterns past comprehension? Do our collective fears and longing crafts what we see? The will of mage is especially potent. We may learn to shape the Fade pathways if we are ever mindful of the danger this invites. Okay. Did I miss some? No. Nev's case notes the fade sky. More to this place than it lets on. Soulless influence? Something more? Something I heard the tides as I was waking up. Disappearing when I remember where I am could be me. Can't say I don't feel a little swept away in half a dozen ways, kind counting. Found Fred sitting on a little outcrop. He pointed at the fade sky. Nothing new there I could see, but I'll keep an eye on it. I told Fred we could see half of the Thetis in a day with the Illuvians, but we're all small next to that. Almost nothing. Fred hissed in response and left. Not sure how long I sat there, but suddenly he was back, handing me tea. Sat back down, and we kept an eye on the sky. Just calling him Fred Fred. That's very good. Like the little thing. Neb's case notes Wisp. It's not the room. Easy to rule out. I moved my stuff, but they followed. Back where we started. What are they after? They're focused on the notes. Sometimes they circle a bubble or two, but mostly the notes. Why? Curiosity? Whisper known for it. Emmerich's got a paper or three on the topic, and lucky me, I've got a desk full of mysteries and other people's secrets. So, say they like an unanswered question. Is that it? Is that all the notes, or certain cases in particular? Their interest seems random, but is it? What's the pattern? They avoid anything related to the Opal Rose case. A coincidence? Too easy. Then again, Wisp. Balara asked if this was a real case and I was keeping official notes. Yes. Script for Shantan. I've been talking to people from Deventer crossed out and bad. The trans women talk to me about gender. She is mage crossed out worse. You know how we're not really in the Cune, but also not really Ruvani. I'm that, but for gender. Weak. Hey, this might make you angry, she'll argue. I've been talking to people. Do not say to Deventer about the gender stuff. Do you know what being binary is? I've been thinking, crossed out, maybe if it's okay. Ugh, no. Mera said not to say it like a question or like I'm asking permission. I, crossed off, identify as, am non-binary. It means I, crossed out, don't feel like weak, uncertain. I'm non-binary. It means I am not a man or a woman. I use they instead of she now. Short, clear, should work. Still struggling. Okay. Oh, you two are talking. And we should go see what these two are doing too. And then we'll head out again. And jump.
A helper waits, Dweller, on the library balcony.
Okay.
Davrin, what else are the wardens hiding in their cauldron?
I don't know. Never seen the place before.
That doesn't bother you? They hide secrets even from you?
Do crows announce every assassination to the rank and file?
Wardens were hiding archdemon blood so evil it could destroy the world, and now the Gloomhowler has some of it.
The only reason we had the archdemon blood was because we ended a blight. We saved the world. I don't see crows doing that.
True, but we also cannot end it.
Huh. So we go here. Okay, where am I supposed to put you? Do you know? I don't know.
Can't do this without a wisp.
I have a wisp. Okay. Oh, sweetness. Look at this. What? So here?
Now I'm getting somewhere.
Okay. Maybe it's just that then. Okay. So,
Lace, you grew up among humans, right? Do you believe in the Maker?
Come to think of it, I don't know anymore. But I don't think an indifferent god is better than an evil one.
okay. Now, what am I supposed to do? Hmm. I'm not quite sure what that was all about, really. Oopsie.
The fires are lit.
Okay. So what do I do about it? Okay, I'm not sure what we're doing. I could probably come back later. Huh. Huh? Huh. Huh?
That did it.
Okay. So what did it do? I don't know what it did.
Another library door opens.
Okay. So now we figure out which door. Huh? Whoa. Hello. Pretty. All right. Okay. Let's go here first. Yeah, I know you're at 5. You are at 5. Okay. You are at... Oh. You're at 6. 6. 6. 5. Okie dokie. Hello.
Thanks again for dinner last night, Lucanus. That cream sauce.
A little mustard makes the difference. Though, my supplier in Trevso is...
Oh, so... Hey, what's the best thing you've ever eaten? Something fancy?
We ate a prisoner's nightmare. He dreamed a bloodthirsty tree with 10,000 branches. She was asking me, Spite.
Fantastic. Okay. Trevso. That's where we want.
darkspawn.
None of them touched me.
I will inspect you later.
All right.
Rook, Viago and I are visiting the new memorial. For those we've recently lost.
After all you have done, you are most welcome to join us.
Thank you.
We are not here to be formal. There have been enough funerals.
Did you know? I was just turning to say something to Air the other day. Before I remembered, she was no longer there.
Fletcher.
I didn't know Chance for long, but he seemed like a good man.
Terrible taste in furniture. He always smothered everything in gold. I'll miss hearing him complaining that I complain about it.
The diamond, the entire city feels so empty. I wonder if it will ever not feel that way. I'm only a visitor, but I don't think Trevso will stay down for long.
I'm told we are a charmingly stubborn people.
The Blight, that is the problem. But you did fight it back. If we did it once, we can do it again.
Let's hope there is something in that.
When did you get here?
A while ago, I was reading the letters. Messages for loved ones, prayers to the Maker. A few letters are to people I would have liked to know again.
Who else did you lose in Trevso? Other crows?
A few. Not all were crows. Some just lived daily lives in the city. Local merchants, people who put out the morning coffee as we headed to bed. After the ossuary, I wanted to walk by and see them again. As if I could return to where I left off.
All these words for the dead. Do you believe anyone or anything sees them?
After I was captured by the Venatori, I would have said no. How could the Maker or any power permit what happened in that place? After all we have seen, I still don't know who, if anyone, hears our cries. But now, I hope they do.
Is there anything else we should say?
I did mention this isn't formal.
But we should do something.
A toast, then. Something we promise the dead we will think about over drinks to come. The time they bought us. The world we'll build with it. Neither will go to waste.
The crows rule Antiva, and tonight we mourn with her.
Fantastic. Yes. Good enough for now. Okay. Let's go back.
There's Applehead.
There's an interesting letter there, Rook.
Okay. I'll read it. Dear Veilguard, you may not believe this, but I've learned something about those boorish Antaam that may be useful. Send someone when you can, or come by with Tia. I have some new pieces to show. Regards, Mistress Terrell, a puppeteer of Terrell Glory or Fine Arts.
An art merchant has information on the Antaam?
Mistress Trella would not waste our time.
We are stretched thin. Too many compatriots lost to the Blight, or what crawls out of it. Meet with Mistress Trella. Find out what the Antaam are up to.
Yes, ma'am.
When'd you throw?
Is it weird I was cheering you on?
Sorry? Cheering me on when?
Oh, when you almost got Gillinane, I was thinking, go, Lucanus! I hope he stabs her.
I don't think anyone cheers for assassins, usually.
Right. And she's technically still one of my gods, so, you know, weird.
That's probably not what makes it weird.
Probably the fact that you're cheering is what makes it weird
Watch
for you.
ahead. All right, let's get.
Snipers!
Well, I see him.
You got them.
Oh, yeah. What?
Nice one, Brooke.
Everyone all right?
Number better. Thank you for the worry.
Not a problem.
And I fell in the water. That was fantastic. Oh, I almost didn't make it.
I'll handle it.
Guys good?
I think that art merchant with information on the Antaam lives near here.
What's going to happen to us?
Hopefully nothing, girl.
Is anyone there? No! I've been trapped.
Hello? Are you alright? Done.
I'll unlock the door. Come in, please.
My saviors, welcome!
You're pretty.
Veilguard said you had information on the Antaam. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antaam are up to.
All right.
I'm in your debt. Please look around.
Take those.
I hope dear Viago can make next week's exhibition. The light has changed the skyline completely. I've heard dreadful little things live inside it.
Yes. Oh, hell yeah. Oops. Let's just run in place on a door. Hey guys, I have to take a potty break. Right back. Whoops. Let's save quick. Be right back. All right. Well, let's keep going, and then probably have to end it here soon. The video is getting long.
All right. We should talk to the market master if we want to learn why Antaam are stealing pieces of art.
Okay.
We need more bandages.
Hello. This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antaam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stores. You might learn something about our Antaam art collectors.
Okay.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
Hardly got any sleep last night. Just the thought of living next to the blight.
Makes you sick, doesn't it?
If you don't trust me, why don't you do what pros do and...
Barely any customers today.
It's a wonder anyone still lives in the city, the way it is now.
You expect to find reason by staring at the back of my head?
Oh, I suspect reason will come. And when it does...
But I mean, Antaam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antaam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Huh. Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't understand your...
close to that camp where the Antaam took that merchant's stolen sculptures.
Nicely done, brother.
We need to close it.
Okay, let's look around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Antaam are doing with it. Nothing here.
Okay.
I don't see anything here either.
Strange. You'd think a few statues would stand out.
Mm-hmm.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
Come on.
In a duel to the death, everything matters, including fashion. Ha! The thrill of the duel.
Isn't there an Antaam patrol you could get in front of?
You first.
A torn note. And tell the other Venatori to watch for people sniffing about. I don't want to jeopardize our arrangement with the Antaam. The magical components they're asking for are rare, but they'll deliver us some of the Trevso's brightest artwork. The collectors back home are very pleased. The next exchange will be in the Antaam camp in the center of the city. I will find you after.
That merchant who said the Antaam stole his artwork, he's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
So that whole story, he was just getting rid of us.
The note said the Antaam are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange for rare magical components.
Mierda. As if the blight in the streets was not enough.
The note doesn't say what the components are for, but the meeting location is a different Antaam camp, in the center of the city. Let's head there and figure out what they're working on with the Venatori.
Okay.
Okay. We're close to the camp where Antaam are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
Let's fight.
Those sneaks. Just kill them. End this.
All right. Let's find out what the Antaam and the Venatori are actually doing here.
I'm looking around. Looking around. Ah. Charge warning note. Do not be so afraid of magic. We must throw off suspicions which yoink us under the accune. The Venatori's enchanted powders and crystals have already produced wonderful news effects in the Ganlock. More powerful, more displacement, a heat like dragon's fire. But it's not ready. I've gone for burn salve. Venatori and I will find the correct mixtures soon.
This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antaam are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
Can they even do that? Maybe they could, but... Oh, that'd be very dangerous.
We must go to Diego with this as soon as possible.
Agreed.
Sorry guys, I'm kind of eating.
You're not upset about taking a contract on your goddess? Even just a little bit. If I'd lived my whole life revering Ilanae, I'd be upset.
No. Whatever we were worshipping, it wasn't her. It's what we were told she was. The Evanuris oppressed our people. Now we get to fight back. I feel pretty good about that.
Fantastic, but Balara, that is great. I love that line. You know, she was that what elves revered at.
The injured and the blighted just arrived, sent by the Shadow Dragons.
If they were back then, before they dealt with the blight.
I have already penned your thank you note.
And now they're corrupted by the blight and stuff, and they turn tyrannical, then yeah, much better. Into fighting what they became and not who they first started off to be.
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Antaam make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antaam's first targets.
All right. I do like that. I like that one too. Okay, so companions. Got a little bit. Canis. Getting there. Okay, map. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, save it here, end this episode, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.